Oh.
That's cool. Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate your service.
Thank you so much.
No, not that one.
We're all delirious.
Oh, that's good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we all, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Long work days.
Okay.
Well, that's all right. We'll get a lot of character today.
Yeah, that makes a good show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Really
so.
good. I think so. Ready?
Don't worry, we'll try to be PG-14.
Nope. Well, 17 is good. Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the live showing of Lisa Monai, The Movement. I am your host, and I'm coming to you live from Hotel RL right in Baltimore City. So if this is the first time that you're tuning in, thank you. I'd like to also let you know what my mission is. My mission is to inspire individualism through fashion and the cultural arts. And also, I like to use my platform for unity, to promote positivity, and also to promote businesses and organizations. Tonight, I'm actually thrilled because I am joined by a theater right here in Baltimore City. They go by the name of Art Centric. And I like you guys to just welcome them to Lisa Monai, The Movement. Thank you. You guys are in for a treat. I'm already enjoying their company as we speak. You guys, so could you do me a favor and introduce yourselves? I guess we're going to go from left to right.
All right.
Ma'am.
So we're starting with me.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shayla Lowe, and I am currently the community liaison for Art Centric. Amongst other things, I do a little bit of merchandising. I do a little bit of promotion. Do a little bit of marketing. We all do. We do community appearances, so I kind of put those together too.
Okay.
And anything else that needs done.
Okay.
We all just kind of pitch in. But
So
community, community is really my thing.
That's your thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are we on me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hi. My name is Brian Jeffrey Daniels, or just Brian Jeffrey if you know me as such. I am art-centric. I have a few roles, actually. I kind of partner with Shayla in the community aspect of the liaison. I'm also over the events, pretty much. I'm over the events, like we have Jazz Rhythm Pews, which is a cabaret series, or other promotional events, or the pre-shows that's happening with some shows. And I'm also currently the Art-Centric Summer Institute Program Coordinator, which is a program for 13 to 22-year-olds.
Wow.
And it's a program to hone their crafts, their dance, their singing, their acting, their theory. We do a lot of everything performing arts. It's an intensive going on right now. Yes, and we do a full-scale musical at the end of the 3 weeks, a 3-week program. This year, it's Songs for a New World.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can tell you more about that later.
Yes.
That's fine.
Hi, I'm Dina Cruz.
Hi.
And pretty much I deal with marketing as well.
Okay.
I also deal with events and advertising promotions as well as vendors for several of our events.
Okay.
So I coordinate a lot of the events that we have throughout the year.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, again, I'd like to welcome you all.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So, give me the meaning behind art-centric, if you guys know, like, where does that come from? Look at you, like, me.
No. Art-Centric was founded about 14 years. When Art-Centric was founded about 14 years ago.
Lord have mercy.
It started with and I've been there 12 of the 14. Well, I'm 13 now of the 14.
Okay.
They was started as just a group of friends at the Morgan State University who wanted to make a company, make a program that helped us.
Okay.
Because especially
being black actors.
Being black actors.
Black performers.
Okay.
African American performers.
Right.
Awesome.
Right outside of, like, especially right outside of college, because at that time it really wasn't, unless you were already established like a Brian Stokes Mitchell or Archie McDonald, there wasn't really something for you to go into. So we started creating those programs, and over the years, productions, and over the years we have grown, we have culture, and we're now providing those same opportunities for those coming up.
That is wonderful.
Which is ourselves. And like I said, I've been there 13 almost years of it, and it's when I tell you, it is definitely always an ever-growing process. But we like the support of our people to help us support them.
I think a lot of people, when we say art-centric, we always spell it, right?
Okay.
So it's most of the time people will do art-centric.
Okay.
So our main thing is always, that's art-centric, www.artcentric.net, shameless plug. But you spell that ARTSCENTRIC. So the S is really important.
Okay.
From where it came from, right? The name.
Okay.
So it was arts, the arts. Centric usually means some like a culmination, right?
Sure.
But when you think about us, and if you look at the three of us, we're just a small representation of who we are, who our team is, and we're so thankful for them having us here.
Of
they're
course.
working.
Yes.
They gave us the time to come here.
Look at go.
But it also goes to an eccentric type of thing, because I'm sure, as everybody can see, there are three completely different personalities here.
Yes.
And in some way, we're all eccentric, right?
Sure.
So we do arts a different way. We do arts in a way that is not conventional.
Okay.
Another shameless plug, I'm sure you're going to ask me soon, but I'm going to tell you. So right now, we're in rehearsal for the first African-American production of Chicago.
That is awesome.
We have the licensing for it.
Yes, we are.
We have the permission for it. So, I mean, when you think about it
I'm
that
playing
way.
a woman.
Yes, he's playing Mary Sunshine. So when you think about it that way, that you have to keep going, Lisa.
Yeah, but I got
you'll never,
I'm good.
You'll pause on him every time.
I pause a little bit. Okay, I'm back.
When you think about it that way, it really speaks to what art-centric means.
Yes.
That's really the foundation.
That's the foundation. Okay. You guys, thank you. Yes, no worries.
Before you go on, I have to say it because we forgot to do
Yes.
it. Sorry, my voice is going in and out. But the founders of this are Kevin Stephen McAllister and Cedric D. Lyles. They are the founding fathers.
Yes, they are.
They are the
Which are
parents.
important.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are the ones, and they're still obviously they're right now that rehearsal running it.
Yeah.
They're the ones.
So they're like
that-
hands on too.
They are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All hands on.
All hands on.
They were texting us over just a few minutes
It's
ago.
like we're telling you guys what to go over, so make sure.
We
we
have to make sure we do it right. You know?
Yes, our two dads.
It's an honor to have, to be able to represent the company. So,
Absolutely.
How many parties are in your company? Like how many members do you have like within Arts Centric?
on our working board, which is what we're a part of.
You're part of the working board.
Of the
Okay.
working board. So we call it the working staff.
Okay.
I like to call it the working board in my mind. I think there are 8 or 9 of us. There are 9 of us.
Nine. In the working board.
And on our actual board,
We have a board that oversees what we do and supports us on a larger scale. I'm trying to give them a moment to count.
Yeah,
Okay.
10 board members.
So 10 board members. Okay.
Yeah, because some of the people that sit on the working staff, working board, they are also on
regular.
Okay.
the board.
The
Yeah.
board.
The board of trustees, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's how we put that. The board.
Yeah, we have to.
The board.
The board.
Yeah.
The board. So, can you tell me how you guys manage to juggle? I know you hold down daytimes, nighttimes. How do you manage to juggle this and perform? What's like just run through like a maybe typical day of like, so say if we're
You
gonna
start,
Brian.
Brian.
Yes, please start.
Yes, well, I
please.
can tell you that. Well,
Go ahead.
I'll bring you back to Monday.
Just Monday?
Yes.
Okay,
This,
this is
just
Monday.
this past Monday. So
Okay.
this past Monday was the first day of ASI for this year.
Okay.
And I'm program coordinator, so I have to be there like before everybody. So I was there at 7:45 in the morning.
Okay.
Which means I had to get up at 5:30 And then straight from there, I had a rehearsal in Columbia by 6.
Okay.
And that ran from 6 to about 10:30, 10:45.
Wow.
I did not get home until about 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And then when I got home at 1 o'clock, I had to send out a couple emails for ASI the next day.
Wow.
Then went to sleep. So it's a 24-hour job.
Wow.
And people literally don't understand. Like, I have friends that'll text me at 12:30, and I'm like, hey, come out. Like, I'm working. They're like, what do you mean you're working? Like, I'm working. Like, I'm legit working. So it's like, it's a 24-hour process. But the thing is, if you're not committed to the vision, if you're not committed to the mission, and if you're not committed to your own journey, your own path, it's not for you.
Right. It's a passion. It has to be. For someone to do a 12-hour workday and then run from work at 7:30 in the evening and go straight into a 4-hour rehearsal, and then leave the rehearsal and do emails and work and send out calls or have a board meeting, because we have working board meetings at all hours. We do. We go from house to house and place to place to make sure that everybody is, carries their weight. We support each other. We encourage each other. And it's a labor, but it's a labor of love.
Okay.
And it's something that, honestly, before I was asked to work on the board, I didn't know how much I would enjoy this.
Okay.
At the same token, I'm going, oh, man, we got to have another meeting. But
I
love it.
But you love having a meeting.
And I'm working with people who are phenomenal in their own craft, phenomenal actors and singers and dancers and writers. Choreography is amazing. Musicians are ridiculous. And people who are always encouraging you to bring more out of you than what you see in yourself. So it's an amazing thing.
It really is an iron sharpens iron type
Absolutely.
thing.
Okay.
Because in the same way that we love on each other and we support each other, we really will fuss each other out. And sometimes we give each other a dose of our own medicine.
Okay.
But it grows us. It's one of those things where, like she said, if you're not willing to work, like Brian said, it's really not going to get done. And at the end of the day, you will look like the fool. It's there's so much riding on our labor. There's so many people that trust our labor.
Okay.
And at one time, the three of us, we trusted them.
Okay.
And now to be in that position where people trust the work we do. And when we don't do it or we don't deliver as we think we should or we want to or we said we would, we kind of feel guilty. We feel bad. Like we're letting people down. It's one of those things. I have two kids, 10 and 12, and they have slept on chairs. They have taken pillows and blankets. They have slept in the seats in the audience. But this company has allowed them access to people that they may not ever have access to. And I think that's the whole mission and the purpose of this company.
To be cultured. A lot of kids don't get that experience, and it's sad. They don't get that experience. But you know what? When you spend 12 or more hours with people, they become your family. It's regardless of this is a job. And then if you love what you do, then it's really not work. Because you guys right here, I see it, love. I see it.
And that's what separates us from everywhere else. Because the thing is, when we started out, and even up until a certain point, pay was not an option. It wasn't an option. We just couldn't do it. And it's like, but now that we are able to do that, we're able to compensate, we're able to give an appreciation. It's like, do we want to give more? Yes.
And we work hard.
We work hard to get more.
And just last year we were able to do our first full show, Dreamgirls. We did last year. And the entire cast was paid. And the entire and then last year with ASI, all of the students got scholarships to go. It was 22, 23 students last year.
And everybody got a scholarship?
And everyone got a scholarship. It's 21 this year at the Art Centric Institute. And they are learning and growing, and not a child is not there without being taken care of.
They need it. We look for it.
We work. We work. And God has really, and I hate to say it that way, but it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing, and doors have been opening, and we've been given favor because so many of us would not have had the opportunities that we have right now.
Right.
True.
We've grown into these places. I mean, I started out with Art Centric, helping in the background and building sets and working box office.
Okay.
And one day somebody said, "Hey, sing," and I sang, and then next thing I knew, Color Purple, and and then something else. So it was an amazing thing, and it's been an amazing journey, and I see myself growing from it as well, and not just being somebody who performs on the stage and is having fun, but in my personal life, I'm really growing and changing and developing. So.
What she's not saying
What
is
she
it
not
really
saying?
is a family affair.
Okay.
Her daughter is the resident stage manager for the majority of these shows. And she's in school.
Right.
And she, if she was here, she would tell you how much she's learned, how much she's grown, and how she's able to practice, like actively practice in real life what she's learning in school.
Yeah.
And she gets real life there, and with Art Centric, and she takes that back. So as she's getting fed here, she's able to go out and go back to her classes and feed the people that are around her. So it really
Plays
is
it forward kind of thing.
it really is.
They respect it, because when she went back and told her instructors that she was working for Art Centric, they were like, "Wait a minute, you work with Kevin and you work with Kelly," and they were really excited. So they've actually applied some of those things toward her school, toward her credits, and given her extra credit and things like that, because she works with the company. And we are not just a little community in the church basement theater.
Right.
If you ever see a production, it's a full-out production.
It is.
Wow.
It is.
It's amazing.
We got drifted out. We got promoted.
What is drifted out?
Drifted out. I mean, he's like,
we got promoted to out of the community theater title finally.
Okay.
And then we're like officially like we're a
And we're a nonprofit. Actually attained our 501c3 status last year.
Awesome. Look at you guys.
So that was amazing.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Could you just? Oh wow.
Amen.
Start nothing.
Talk about our blessing.
Okay.
We got a couple.
So, Lisa, we getting ahead of you. You just stop us at this point. We can talk. That's what we do.
Okay,
We're ready.
This is
so.
good. I'm thinking all of this.
Yes. So maybe a week or two ago, we have been toiling for grants.
Okay.
It's a process. It is definitely a learning process, and we have, as she said, been blessed. This doesn't look right, send it back. Do this,
Right.
So a couple weeks ago, we were awarded the T. Rowe Price Grant. And that is, I'm going to look this up because I'm going to make sure that I tell this information properly.
You want to put this on
because we're very proud of this. The T. Rowe Price Foundation.
Okay.
Yes. That has been through Mr. Brother. We were approved for our grant request a couple weeks ago.
Amazing.
And, wait a minute, I have to pull this back.
Wait, pull it back up.
And then today, we found out, just today.
Just a few hours ago.
While we were teaching the children today.
While you were teaching? Come on. Okay.
We found out that we were also approved for the William G. Baker Jr. Memorial Fund Grant, and that was through Ms. Warlow.
Yeah.
So we are, the fruits of the labor is paying off. And I say our because we're here, but they have worked tirelessly
for years, even before we became a part. So it's the seed you sow never just die and go away.
Right.
It has to come back. You know? The
Right.
things that you do, they have to come back and they have to multiply.
Yes.
So now look at the people that we can actually be a blessing to because we were able to labor and to get the grants and to get the word out about Art Centric and get people to see the shows and do platforms like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Because this is amazing. It's an amazing opportunity for us to tell people about what is going on in Baltimore and it's not negative.
Exactly. And that's basically what I'm about. I'm out here promoting that positivity because oh my goodness, I don't even watch the news to be quite honest, you guys.
I watch it for the weather.
Right, the weather. Or I'll pull it up on my phone. I pull it on my phone. Because it's so sad. And this is like there are people that strive every day to make a difference. And here you guys are.
Yeah.
You know, you're here making a difference. And that's why did you ask for one grant and somebody you didn't even ask for gave you another one. See? God just opening doors because you guys are like putting the seed out there, sowing it, putting it back into the 23, and that's just for this year, the 23 students.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's been 14 years of students, on and on. So you guys are just doing.
And we're product. We have been students.
So you guys, so you started off being a student. Okay,
And
awesome.
some of our people have done tours and been in national shows and been on Broadway and done all kinds of things and been out of the country, traveling and showing.
Yeah.
A lot of our people have done that. It's just been amazing. It's really been amazing. So we're very proud.
Very proud. Honored.
I can't even take credit for this, and I'm kind of proud too. Like,
well,
you can because you're helping us spread.
There you are.
Yes. Well,
yes.
all right then.
Well, all right. It's a community. How you doing?
Yes. So I want to say to you guys, what kind of shows do you perform other than of course, musical? But what other shows do you guys perform?
Well,
I'm
so glad you asked. Well, Art-centric.
Yes.
We do shows, like you said, musicals.
Yes.
We do straight plays, which is plays without music, because some people
right.
think straight plays means something totally different. Straight
Ooh.
plays.
Okay.
We do musical reviews, like For the Love of Music, which is a collective of music celebrating our history. We did one show. This is one of the first things we did as Art-centric, Opera by Candlelight, which is exactly what it is.
Okay. So you said Opera by Candlelight.
Opera by Candlelight.
Okay.
We do cabaret series, which we started recently.
We did the
JRP, Jazz Rhythm Review. We do No, you're fine. We do Sincerely Holidays.
Sincerely series.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Which started in 2014 with Sincerely Me, which was women.
I gotta brag. I want to brag about this.
Okay, go
one.
ahead.
Okay.
Because I get to brag about somebody else. That's
Okay,
why.
go ahead.
So in Sincerely Me,
This thing right
this
here.
thing right here.
This thing.
It's a group of 6 women. It's,
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you about each one.
All right. Go ahead.
Sincerely Me is a celebration of African American women from like the 50s to the 90s. Sincerely Men was men from 50s to 90s. Sincerely Holidays kind of covered a whole realm of things. More duets.
Okay.
But this one,
What she did talk about it?
this one, let me tell you something. The thing about her in, we'll get,
Somebody said sing something. Somebody in the background
She said no. Wait a minute.
this one, the thing about Shayla, and I guess it's an art-centric thing, but the thing about Shayla, and I can talk about each of them. The thing about Shayla is when she performs, when she sings, especially depending on the song, but any song, if it's a ballad, like a real meaningful ballad, like she gets a lot of those because she sings it as if it's a prayer. It doesn't matter. It could be. It could be. It could be Whitney Houston's "I Have Nothing." She sings it like that. Like that song was like she wrote that song. Like it's and literally.
She just made it personalized.
But it's not many.
Put like that.
But it's not many people. It's not many people that can pray a pop ballad.
Well,
she embodies it, and and this is why she's one of the fan favorites.
Okay.
Like when Dina gets up there, when she she comes out, she has such a presence and a sincerity about what she does.
Yeah, she does.
That it makes you sit there like.
Right.
She really means
Like she
it.
has she has an eye, and it's like it is what it is. That goes for everybody because Art-centric teaches you that it's not about the notes. It's about the text. It's about the story.
The connection.
Like how does it connect to you? About the passion. You can sing "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star,"
right?
But you can go "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star." But if you're envisioning, you want something, you're yearning for something, it's gonna be like. Twinkle, it's like twinkle, twinkle.
And what he's not going to tell you is Brian plays a character as nobody else can play a character. Yes, he literally takes you out of. If you cannot come to a show that he's in and leave without laughing.
Oh my.
He literally is little Michael Jackson. Like, he is. Like, so during the show, you can literally watch him start, and you love him, and you want to pinch his cheeks, and you watch him go on, and by the end of the show, you remember him.
Right.
You know, he's memorable. I think we all are in our own right, but we all have a reason why. And Brian's reason why is that he will literally come in, and he'll make you say, he did it again.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
with any role.
With any role, and he takes it and he puts it. I heard Kevin say today that when you do a show, you don't have any clothes on, but you take the character and you put the character on.
Okay.
So you wear the character. Brian is a phenomenal character actor.
Oh wow.
He gives everything to whoever he's supposed to be. While he's on that stage.
So he just puts his foot in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me find out.
Yeah.
Oh, the one thing Brian didn't tell you is that we also do what's called a dancicle.
Oh.
And we recently
what's that about?
We did a dancicle. It's called Snapshots. It's an original and was written by our resident choreographer Shalise Hemby and our artistic director Kevin Stephen McAllister. Okay. So Snapshots was actually written based on a response to the Freddie Gray murders and a bunch of the different things that are going on currently. With them in mind. It even reached so far back as to the Emmett Till death, and it brought those things full circle. It was a story about a young man who has a love for photography, was born in the inner city, he has two parents, great family, but he was killed. Oh my goodness. And he was killed by police. And it talks about the community's response to that. There are no words in the show. The entire show is dance.
Except for a church scene.
Right, except for one church scene. And that's why they call it a dancicle. Because all dance. It's all music and projections and movies and television screens, and it is phenomenal. It's the hardest piece that we've ever had to deal with, I think, and it's so amazing. There's never a day that I watched the show that we did not cry.
Oh my goodness!
We cried on different parts. It wasn't like the same one thing hit you.
Right.
No. It was so poignant and so current and so up to date. It was frightening. It was riveting. You couldn't move your eyes from it. I invited a friend of mine who is a teacher at the Boys and Girls Club in D.C. and Maryland, and he brought several of his young people, and the young men were sobbing.
Oh my goodness.
And I've never seen a show that we've done grip people like that.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's more to art-centric than just
a script.
to do a script or just do something that somebody else has done.
Right. Yeah.
We take what other people have done and we put our own spin on it. Right. You know, and we're so fortunate to have the directors that we have. Kevin and Cedric are amazing. They have amazing vision. They have amazing hearing, amazing talent.
Wow.
And they teach us to look at things from a different angle. So Art-Centric is not going to just give you what you've seen before. Right. You can watch Chicago on the movie with Queen Latifah and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Right. But when you come see it on stage, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be cookie cutter. It's not going to be predictable. It's not going to be what you expect. But it is going to astound you.
It's going to be.
It's going to amaze you.
If they teach us words beyond the page.
Okay.
That's good.
That's what it is. They teach us words beyond the page. They teach you to look behind the text. What are you saying for?
Right.
Every word has a meaning.
Has a meaning, and you gotta.
Every word. So that if we can live life like that and just look beyond the page, look beyond it, you'll find.
That's deep.
Yeah,
that's definitely deep.
You're gonna work,
right?
But you won't ever leave the same way that you came.
Absolutely.
When you do a production with them.
And that's every day. That's rehearsals. That's from 6:30 to 10:30.
Okay.
Or 10 o'clock in the morning to 3:30 on a Saturday. That's work. That's devotion. That's what they do all the time. It's their life. Right. And some of us have 9 to 5s or 7 to 7s.
Right.
And then we go to rehearsal. But then there are those that actually that is their life.
Wow.
You know, and Art-Centric is their life as well as they do other shows for other theaters and they act and they sing. Yeah. And Kevin has a one-man show coming up. Yes, shameless plug. At Signature Theater on July the 12th.
Yes.
And it's almost sold out and it's amazing. He's phenomenal. phenomenal.
And it's funny you should say that. So how can someone get, like, I know you guys have Chicago coming up. How can someone purchase tickets? Of course, there's a website, but other than the website, is it like a Ticketmaster? You personally have tickets?
We can buy them at the door as well if they're available.
Okay.
Tickets at the door.
At the door, okay.
Of
course, the fee will be a little bit more.
Hey, you can't just keep going. This has been happening for a minute. I just kept going. Would you?
Do we want to do this in stereo?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's so funny.
So
the website
Y'all all
is
giving me life. I'm just sitting here enjoying myself. Yes.
So the website is
www.artcentric.net. That's ARTCENTRIC. .net. You missed that.
Oh, and if
Do
you
you
don't,
see this talent?
and then it's 410-205-5310.
You better be
That's
right.
the phone number?
I'm going to check because I don't trust Brian.
Wait a minute.
We don't trust him.
You know what, Ryan? You better be right.
It might be.
Brian, you better be
right.
all the right.
If you wrong,
But none the way. Or you can actually hit either of us up personally on our
Yes, you
Facebook.
can take care of it that way as well.
Her Shayla Lowe, that's SHAYLALOWE. Hers Dina Cruz, that's DEANACRUZ.
That's right.
Or me, Brian Jeffrey Daniels, that's BRYANJEFFREYDANIELS.
You was a
Or
spelling bee
you can
champion,
follow
weren't you?
Artcentric on Facebook, ARTSCENTRIC, and we are under the same tag on Instagram.
Yes.
We also have Snapchat too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Artcentric.
Yes.
And
My
I'm
Snapchat,
gonna
Farnsworth J.
and I'm gonna have you guys repeat that towards the end,
Okay.
so you can leave that little morsel.
Okay.
So listen, let's just start a little game.
Okay.
Yes, I like games.
All right.
So I like to call this game First Things First.
First
I'm gonna
thing
throw out 5 just little phrases, might be a little category, and you guys tell me individually, not in synchronization.
We'll have to work on that.
Right.
About
No guarantees.
what the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Okay, these are gonna be random. Cereal. That was so random. Keep going.
Waffle crisp.
Lucky Charm.
Captain Crunch.
Oh, old school. Okay.
With the crunch berry.
With the crunch berries.
With the
A
berries.
walk
Yeah, Pepper.
at the beach.
Calf muscles. Said the first thing I've been working on. It's hard to walk in the sand.
5'5" brown eyes, real thick thighs, down for whatever.
Sunsets.
Thank you so much, because in real life I had said one word answers. You got him talking about some
He
5.
said a whole songbird.
He said a whole.
Art-centric.
Fabulous.
Family.
Amazing.
Hotel RL.
Dope.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Where they at? What order?
That's what I'm saying.
Ever.
Your turn, Dina.
This is great. I'm loving it.
What's your one word?
I don't have one because I got too many because I like the bikes over there and I like never mind.
have
Decor.
There you go. Okay, good. That's good.
That's just incorporated.
Decor.
In here. I like it.
I like it.
All right. So, is this a franchise? Is Art-Centric a franchise? Is it just solely in Baltimore? Or, elaborate on it.
It's just one of us. However,
For now.
have music, have keyboard, we will travel and
Okay.
sing.
So you're look at that. You're
yeah.
traveling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Taking a few shows
Okay.
on the road.
On the road.
Right.
Dream Girls went to, was it Virginia? Virginia.
Dream Girls went to
Dream
Virginia.
Girls went to Virginia.
And
Okay.
we travel within the DMV a lot. We do a lot of things within Baltimore, Washington area.
Okay.
Philly.
Yeah,
We
Philly.
have that,
Sounds okay.
And so we will travel. We will travel. We are definitely willing to take the whole guy.
And
Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, just as recent as I'm gonna say either last Saturday or Saturday before last, literally we went went over the entire state of Maryland.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wait a
Me
minute,
and-
when was this?
We split.
Saturdays ago.
Shayla and I went to the Juneteenth festival out like Milford Mill area.
Okay.
Yeah.
They went.
We were in Silver Spring
Silver
at
Spring.
the Berry School.
Okay.
And then the other one
Kevin
was
and Cedric were at the Music
the
Hall.
Music Hall, like
Okay.
in
Young
downtown.
people.
And where's that? Music
That was, we went from North Avenue
North Avenue.
on over.
Okay.
The Waxter Center.
The Waxter Center. Yeah,
Okay.
we were there.
Waxter Center.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we did. Oh yes. So, oh my goodness, I'm so glad.
And
you
the
said
Motor
that.
House.
And the Motor House.
And the
yeah.
Motor House.
We did a march.
Yes.
That's
you-
right.
I
We
mentioned
did
it
a
in
march. We did
a
a
Black Lives Matter march.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We called it
okay.
Damon's Day, which is the main character in Snapshot,
And Snapchat.
who represents all of the social injustice
Okay.
things that's happening.
Right.
And we did a march. We tackled equality, like LGBT equality,
Okay.
interfaith,
Okay.
a racial thing, police brutality. We
did.
literally covered everything. And the response that we got was so great. Like, people joined in.
Yeah, while
Some
we were
lady
marching.
came from Connecticut, got cleared us a long train ride.
Right.
She got off her
Yeah,
train.
she did.
She said, "What's going on?" I told her. She came and joined in the circle.
Oh my God.
So and then somebody else came over, and somebody else. It was literally people that worked for the city, people that worked for the train station
Right.
as well came. Was like interviewing
What's going
us.
on? Like, what's
Right.
that?
They
it
were
was really great. I think the blessing of it all was it takes a lot to be able to express and be honest and be comfortable with who you are.
Yeah.
True.
Because you can't be included if you don't admit it,
Okay.
right?
That's true.
So we had the circle, and they stepped in and they stepped out, and there was young people, it was old, elderly people, it was black, it was white, it was gay, it was straight, it was everybody,
Right.
and to see the courage
Right.
that it took to be honest with
Yeah.
who you are, and
Right.
what you identify
True.
as. It was really great. It was really like eye-opening for me because all I could think as I looked at some of the young people that participated was, would I have been able to do that at that age?
No.
You know, but as
like that courage.
even as we look, that's what Art-Centric is about.
Okay.
Saying, giving you the platform to say, this is who I am,
Right.
and this is what I mean at this age.
Right.
At any age.
Right.
Thank you.
And the freedom for that,
Yes.
it was really good.
Yeah,
It was
and
great.
I think for art, not think. There's no think here at all. With Art-Centric, and this is the message that if I could say this to people, the thing about Art-Centric is.
And that was going to be one of my questions anyway. Well, go ahead. No, you're
Oh.
good. You're right on the same thing.
Yes,
No.
our melanin pops very much so.
As it
But
should.
we are also very diverse.
True.
We have a lot of support from other races, other creeds. Like, literally, we've had almost every race in a production. Right now we do.
Right.
ASI, if you go into ASI, it is a cultural rainbow.
Melting pot.
It is.
Wow.
So it's literally, it's hard to find a company that you enjoy working with and that you enjoy performing with.
Yes.
And it's hard, and then
best
we
of
find
both
it,
worlds.
and then just to be able to be on the ground floor, to be behind the scenes,
Right.
to be,
It's amazing.
It's like, oh my, we can literally say, when a production goes up, when the show goes up, we can literally say, yeah, we did that.
Right.
And we
We
can
did
also
that.
And you
breathe.
breathe. Right.
Yeah.
And that, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we have, like right now, Art-Centric is truly working. We have 3 productions that are being worked on right now.
And that's
we need them to hear all of
on the
this.
same page. I was about to ask, other than Chicago,
Well,
what other shows?
Yeah,
is going
you know
on
about
there?
Chicago, which opens July 21st.
Yes, July 21st.
Through August 6th.
Yes, yes. Shows
So
are
you
on
have
Friday.
time to get to that show. One of those shows within that time frame.
Shows are on Friday night at
Yes.
7:30. Shows are on. We have 2 shows on
Yes.
Saturday, a matinee and a 7:30, and
Yes.
then on Sunday after you go to church and
Right.
worship. Hallelujah. So
And Sunday is
Amen.
at 5 p.m.
right.
Okay.
So not only are we preparing for the first all African American show ever of Chicago.
Mhm,
But we are also going into, as of Tuesday, we started rehearsal simultaneously for Memphis.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
Memphis is multicultural. It is an amazing show. It's definitely another musical, but it's just going to be phenomenal. And then we're also doing ASI
Which
all
is
at once,
during the-
which is during the day, and that's
Wow.
going to have songs for a new world
Right.
with our young people.
Which
So-
is on July 13th.
That's what it's
Yes.
That the program runs. It's just 3 weeks. It started Monday. They will
Okay.
put their final production on. They're doing a full scale production in this 3 weeks,
in 3 weeks.
and that production is going to be on July 13th at 7 p.m.
Yes, and it's
7
at the
p.m.
Motor
at the Motor House,
Motor House.
120 West North Avenue.
Okay.
Now, go ahead. No, go ahead.
So, you guys are so entertaining. I love this. We could go for hours, but we're going to have to wrap it up soon. Though.
Okay.
Okay.
But I want to say, if a young person
Uh-huh.
was interested in being a part of the ASI program, tell me how they go about doing that. What's like the cutoff period? Because I know it's the 3 weeks is done for this summer. But
Well.
speak your truth. I mean, just
I'll
like
speak my
what it
truth.
is.
All right, I'm
Speak
going to speak my
your
truth. No, so it's really simple. What you
Uh-huh.
can do is actually you can contact me.
Okay.
You contact me
Uh-huh.
and I send me your headshot, resume.
Mhm.
If you don't have a headshot, send me
Right.
a snapshot of
Right.
yourself. A resume, or if you don't have a resume, just
Right.
get with somebody, type
you page.
an about you page, something, so that we know, and then I'll
Facebook
a
video.
Facebook video.
Facebook video. Okay.
And we'll ask to come, okay, can you come and we'll listen to you,
Right.
like Kelly. We'll all be there to listen
Right.
to you.
Like fill an audition.
Right, or you can even
Well,
submit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
And what's the age again for that?
Well, it started with 14 to 22,
Okay.
but this year we have our first 13-year-old, and she is holding up. She's
She's
holding
keeping
it
up
up.
with it.
Yeah, so you would never know.
Awesome.
Like, you would never know.
Even if you're under that age, we encourage you to still send the information, to still call, to still
Right.
inquire,
Mhm.
because if you have the talent and you can stick it out,
Right.
we can make the exception.
You can make an
Yeah.
exception.
Yeah,
And
and
the-
you can also find that information. You can also get in contact with Brian through the website.
Right.
Right.
www.artcentric.net.
Yes, definitely.
And you can also, with your support, the plan is to next year incorporate a younger group as well.
Okay.
So we're
That's
still have the,
awesome.
because there were a lot of
That's
people like,
awesome.
oh my God, my kid, and it's like, that would be great.
Mhm.
But so now that there's been a lot of questions
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Right.
So now we can actually work into place.
Right.
having
So
that.
like start them early. You want to train them up and then
Yeah.
get them like
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
then bam.
Yeah, because
Okay.
kids come from elementary school and they audition for these magnet schools and these performing arts schools,
Right.
and why not prepare them?
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
And a lot of the young people
Probably
were
get my
in
shot.
Snapshots, and
Mhm.
they were in other productions that
Yeah.
we had. So
Right.
Some of our kids on
So,
Broadway.
yeah.
Yeah.
On Nickelodeon.
we had people on Nickelodeon,
Okay.
and we have a young lady who did Snapshots with us last year that's now touring in China. So
Wow.
Mhm.
they're doing
That's
amazing
true.
things.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what I want to do now is I'm gonna end this. This was
Mhm.
wonderful.
Mhm.
So I want each and every one of you guys to leave your contact information,
Okay.
Instagram, Facebook, how they can follow you. And we're going to start with Ms. Shayla.
Okay. Once again, I am Shayla Lowe. I really just want to say thank you.
Oh, listen.
She has allowed us to be ourselves,
Yeah, and
we
oh my
are
goodness.
a barrel of.
And this
Things.
is wonderful.
I've
I
been
love for
holding
people
back.
to come on and just you feel that comfortable that you can share because this is good.
And
Listen,
it's-
y'all got me wanting. I'm gonna get some tickets. Y'all got
Yeah,
me wanting to come out.
absolutely.
Want to join my children up. I don't know. One of them can sing.
Yes, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're fine. So just thank you for this.
You're quite welcome.
My name
Thank
is
you.
Shayla Lowe. That's SHAYLA.
Mhm.
Last name is Lowe, LOWE. You can find me on Facebook under that handle. I am on Instagram under Diva Dolshay, DEVADOLLSHAY on Instagram. I am on Snapchat. It is all clean. I think I'm on Snapchat under the same name, Diva Dolshay. I don't really know. My daughter tells me.
Don't they know?
they
know all
yeah,
of that.
Yeah, so that's where I am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, and once again, my name is Brian Jeffrey Daniels.
Hey,
Brian Jeffrey Daniels. Brian with the Y. Jeffrey is JEFFREY. Daniels is the regular
Okay.
way,
Okay.
with an S, not an L. Like Jack Daniels, just Daniels.
You know what?
My Instagram is Farnsworth J, FONZWORTHJ.
Just the letter J.
Just the letter J.
Just the letter
J.
Okay.
My Twitter is at the Brian Jeffrey, so TheBryn JFFREY. You can reach me there. My Instagram, my Facebook is a barrel of laughs.
Yeah,
Especially my Facebook.
Yes, it is.
It's a barrel of laughs. Yeah. So you never know what I'm going to say.
Right.
Just be prepared.
Say thank you.
And thank you, girl.
You got to ring him in.
Thank you.
Dina's time.
Yes. Go on, Miss Dina.
Hi, I'm Dina Cruz. Facebook is Dina Cruz. It's DeanaCruz. My Instagram is Cruz Creations. It's CruzCreationz.
Yes.
Creations. Okay. What else am I on? My Snapchat is I am just Dina. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So feel free, reach out, contact us. We definitely are looking forward to hearing from you guys. You can also reach out to us again at Artcentric. Artcentric has an Instagram. It is Artcentric, ARTSCENTRIC. They have a Facebook under the same name. The website, as we have mentioned multiple times, please feel free to reach out. We are looking forward to it and excited to hear about what you all have to say. Even if you just have some feedback or some encouragement, we definitely are looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah, also donations there?
Yeah.
Yes, and if you would like to donate, you can also
Tax deductible.
It's tax deductible. That means you can write it off for those who donate.
How about that?
And you spell million MILLION. Okay?
Yes.
As many zeros as can fit in the box, we will take.
That's what they say.
We
Thank
will
you
not be
in
ashamed.
advance.
We'll provide you with the ink pen free of charge.
There you go.
Oh, real quick.
Oh, you got one right there. That's it.
We got one.
Yes.
Oh, beat the billion.
Beat the
Claim
billion.
it.
We'll take that.
Real
We'll take that.
quick.
We'll take that.
Real quick.
Go.
I'm so sorry. So, for Chicago and Memphis, and more than likely every show going forward musical, we will have a pre-show for each thing. So you will be getting 2 shows at the price of 1. So we'll have some local, even some imported, imported performers to do a show before the show.
Yeah.
So if you want to,
and they change every night.
So you never know.
You don't know which character.
We have one of the Artcentric members is a national, actually international now, gospel recorded artist, and she was in the show with Shayla, and she's
gonna do a
she'll probably
pre-show.
be back on one of them. So I'm not gonna tell you who it is.
I'm gonna get my ticket.
And don't wait, because what happens is, I'm not wrapping up, but I'm just going to people. What did my microphone say?
Your microphone was
Okay, there it is. I got it. You know I'm going to find it. I find my light and my sound, don't I?
Hello.
What happens is, so we would like to sell the shows out.
Okay.
When we have these grants, we have measurables. And so we want to be able to honestly speak to the fact that we have worked, and we can show you that we've increased the percentages. Okay. But I'm going to tell you the truth, people. What happens is you don't buy tickets now. We will get to closing weekend, and you'll call, and you'll ask us, can you sit in the light booth? Can you sit in the sound booth? And it's a fire hazard, darling. We can't do that. So what I'm saying to you is buy your tickets now. You can't. We don't need you to take tickets at the ticket booth. We have our volunteers set up already. We need you in a seat. Yeah, they really do. And we appreciate you. But we would like to do this ahead of time. So we thank you in advance for selling out at least half of this run. Yeah.
Wow.
Start getting tickets early. Church groups.
Right.
There are group discounts.
Sororities.
Fraternities, sororities, organizations. There are discounts for your groups for tickets that are sold 10 or more. So please feel free to give us a call and go ahead and get those tickets early. We are doing hard work for y'all.
And if you know, and you people out there,
yes,
if you know anybody that, like she was saying, fraternities or any group that want to buy a night, like an entire house,
and they can make it a fundraiser.
We have something special for that as well.
And they can make it their own fundraiser,
which includes a meet and greet with the cast, and includes a little reception. Includes a lot. So,
and one more thing, and I promise I'll be quiet. Cut my mic, I swear. I don't think we mentioned where the show was going to be.
Yes,
it is going to be at the Motor House, which is 120 West North Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland 21201.
Okay.
It is right at the corner of North Avenue and Howard Street. So that's right?
Okay.
I'm not from Baltimore, from Cleveland, but I can get there. So right after you come over the bridge, you come right to the corner of North and Howard, and we're literally
right between Howard and Maryland.
So,
and it is a parking lot on the back, so it's not on the street parking. It is a parking lot in the back.
Make sure we mention that.
But you have
parking
to
is everything.
pay to park in there.
You know what?
It's just a couple dollars to park in there, but your car is safe.
Yes.
Okay.
Quietly.
You know what, you guys? I swear I could talk to them forever.
And you
Well,
see,
we
we could go on and on. Sorry.
And I've enjoyed every moment of it, but I'm going to have to wrap this up. You guys, thank you for tuning in to Lisa Monet The Movement with my guest I had this evening, Art Centric.
Thank you, Lisa.
I'm so glad we had this time together.
Yes, thank you. So what's next for Lisa Monet The Movement? Next Wednesday, same time, same place. I'll be here with Amani Wright. He'll be coming in, and he's going to be performing for you guys. So you don't want to miss it. And, you know, follow these people. You definitely want to follow them, entertaining. I mean, I'm going to go get my ticket for Chicago and look into it. And we'll look into the program for ASI and all of that. So this is really good information, you guys. Thanks again for joining us. Thank you. And I started my movement. How about you? You guys, peace and blessings to you all, and thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Live beyond the page.
All right. Yes, you guys.
That was fun.
No, you don't you dare. Don't you dare. I know. Nobody's ever dropped the mic to you, but you know.
We won't even.
You guys, listen.
Feedback.
I feel like I was in the room with my cousins or something.
Normally what happens? And JoJo.
And
JoJo is texting me.
They was texting me. Like, Mom, what is going on?
No, you know she's in rehearsal.
Oh, that's right.
She's in Chicago rehearsal.
Oh, she's okay. Yeah, she's working.
That's my cousin. She's so stupid. She said we go get best location.
Let's take a picture, y'all.
Just wondering, yeah. Oh, Lord, yeah. Oh, that's the real one.
Y'all not gonna selfie without me. Hold on. We coming? Oh, all right. I was gonna slide. I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna talk out sometimes. No, you fine. Okay. Wanna stay around the corner?
This your son. Yeah. Then I'm gonna grab my camera. Alright, I got a couple saves. Like this one. One time. There goes the G.
Am I looking in the right place? Oh, okay.
That's the old one. I took advantage of all of it. The lighting. And all like this stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. You want it again? You got to do this again. Okay. Let me put that over there. You got it, you do it. I didn't. I'm sorry. I had to leave. The struggle ring. You should still say angel. That's how I see that. I did. Okay. The kids always know. Yes, you do.
Oh, one more we get Profession's camera.
Oh, we get a Profession's.
Profession's camera. Yeah.
Profession's. Because you know, he take good pictures. You see my family photos?
Right. look good.
Thank you.
Now you feel free to add like on my sleeve. Can you take one of the red burgers we got from? All this is really awesome. All of them? No. One of them. Check. Yeah, because I got to. Andre, can you take one of the real ones on the right? On the right. On the right. Do me a favor. Hey, wait a minute now. You take one of mine. No, with your camera too. Oh shit. No, you can't. Anybody know it's full. Don't have no speech. Well, Andre, I would like a donation of $100. I'm down to the 15th. I don't know. Somewhere 45 minutes away. All right. Down to the water fountain, and the street club, and then you get my correct. Well, I was saying that. And then he was like this. You said one more. It's just double stuff on the board. And it's so, I think so. I can get that song. I don't know. I'm just going to that like the one you did. Why are you going to say me? And this not the, that's right. Because he did our family picture. Oh, right. He not stars. Oh, that's right. Look. Yes, he did. There you go, that's all. Shiny up here. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. I'm ready to shoot next. I cannot wait to you goodbye.
I'm not going to see you, but you know, that's how I'm like, we're up on FaceTime.